Hi, Kingdom. Welcome back. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And to all of my new and past subscribers, I just want to tell you how much I appreciate you and how much I love you. So, thank you so much. So, today I want to let's talk about stop allowing the narcissist to terrorize and bully you. And if you have kids, your kids. So we know that when narcissists don't get their way, they will throw tantrums. Some are violent. Some will lash out in so many different ways. Some will break things, bang on things, do things to you to make you upset. You may put something down and they may move it purposely to upset you. Some will torture and terrorize your children. Everything that your children do is a problem. Everything your kids say, they ridicule them for. Everything your children want to do or your kids breathing is a problem to them. You breathing is a problem to them. Everything about you, and if you have kids, your kids annoys the narcissist. Everything is not good enough. Everything is wrong that you do. Everything should be, you need to do it differently, or why did you do it that way, or what was the reason for that, or they're suspicious. If you walk by and you look at your child, they're accusing you of having codes between you and your kids because you looked at your child. Everything, somehow, some way, you don't do anything right, your kids don't do anything right. You're the problem. Your kids are the problem. And the narcissist terrorizes, bullies, and tortures you and your children for your very existence and your very being. Someone being abusive physically, someone banging things, someone breaking things, yelling, screaming, cursing, always on 20 for no reason, or making up stories, or you're against them, you're the enemy. Me talking about it, I'm exhausted. We have got to stop allowing the narcissist to terrorize, torture, and bully you and your children, us and our children. We're adults, and most of us can handle it. But for me, when they do it to the kids, it's not right. It's not right. The kids did not choose to be here. The kids didn't do anything wrong. Then now you and the kids are on eggshells in your own home because you can't do or say anything right, because you don't know how this person is going to react, because you said, hey, can you bring me the phone? The silliest things that should not have an argument about, they will create an argument or discord or confusion over the smallest minute thing. They're empty souls, they're vile, they're disgusting, and they spew all of that onto everyone else. Stop allowing the narcissist to terrorize you and your children in your own home. It has got to stop. I say this and I'll say it over and over and over. The kids don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. The kids deserve to live in peace. The kids deserve to be happy and to be children and not have to be yelled at for the smallest thing, that something fell on the floor and maybe the child didn't even realize that it fell on the floor. And then the narcissist will come and start yelling and screaming because there's a piece of paper on the floor that's in a corner that they didn't see, that you didn't see. But that little piece of paper that fell on the floor and you didn't see it becomes a mountain of complete disaster when it comes to the narcissist. So the narcissist is now going to start yelling, screaming, and cursing at people, maybe even hitting people, hitting you or the kids. Start breaking things, start banging things, scaring the children. It's not right. It's not right. The kids don't deserve it. I can tell you there was a day my daughter and I were sitting at a table where we usually sat when I would pick her up, and when we'd come home, she'd get a snack, and then we would sit and we would do her homework. I'd help her with her homework. So this particular evening, we're sitting at the table. I'm helping her with her homework. I didn't speak to the narcissist the entire day. I heard the garage open. We're still doing homework. The door slams open. You hear the bang. He comes. He grabs. There was a frying pan on the stove. He grabbed the frying pan. He walks over to where my daughter and I were, and he starts yelling and banging the table, the frying pan on the table. My daughter, petrified, went running and screaming. She ran in the living room on the couch, and she's crying and screaming, telling him to please stop. I stayed calm, and I said calmly, "What is wrong now? What are you upset about now?" The narcissist then picks up the frying pan, puts it behind his ear, and says, "I will bust your effing face open." I calmly said again, "What are you upset about now?" He dropped the frying pan. He picked up the chair that my daughter was sitting on. He puts it behind his head and says again that he is going to bust my effing face open. And that if I only knew what he could do to me right now. To this day, I have no idea what he was mad about. Maybe he was mad because I didn't call him all day. But if someone is always having a problem with everything you do and say, why do you want to extend yourself to that person? I know I don't. I know I didn't. I don't want to hear arguing every day about stupid things that don't matter. He then takes the chair, throws it on the floor, and then stormed back out the same way he came in. So now I have to go to my child who is crying and petrified and apologize to her for something that her father just did. Torturing and terrorizing and bullying. It's not right. It's not fair to us, and it's not fair to these children. We have got to change the direction on where we're going and what we will accept and what we won't accept. And stupidly, yet again, I stayed. So we've got to do things differently. We've got to make better and different decisions. So stop allowing the narcissist to terrorize you and to terrorize your children in their own home. And bullying because they feel inadequate about themselves. They don't have enough being and self within themselves. They're lost souls. They're confused. They're not enough for anyone, ever. And we put up with the nonsense. We put up with the disrespect. We put up with the unthinkable behavior. Why does someone have to terrorize their children? They don't love the kids. They don't love the kids. Because any person that loves their children would not do the things that they do in front of the kids. So I don't buy it. Narcissists don't love children. They don't love themselves. How could they love a child? It's all pretend. And the moment that that child doesn't do what they say or what they tell them to do, now all of a sudden the kid is an issue. The kid is a problem too. Because no one is allowed to have their own mind when it comes to a narcissist. You're not allowed to have your own mind. You're not supposed to think for yourself. You're a puppet. And you are to do what they string you to do. And as long as you're going along with the program, even though the program is messed up and weird and creepy, as long as you're going along with that program, they're okay. But the moment that you go off and try to have your own mind, no, they don't want that. It's not supposed to work like that. So we've got to stop allowing the narcissist to terrorize, torture, and bully you and the kids. It's got to stop. Got to come up with a plan if you're still there. No one knows. No one knows but God the whole story. But we've got to draw the line. We've got to draw the line. And we got to say, no, this is not right. It's not right. Start coming up with a plan if you're still there. And if you're out, and you and your kids, or just you're in a better space, put in the comment section, I'm so glad I'm out. And if you're still there and you want to get out, put in the comment section, I'm getting a plan together. But you got to move in silence. Don't let them know. Don't let them know if that's what you're planning. So, Kingdom, I love you. I appreciate you. If you want to connect for that one-on-one coaching session, I would love to connect with you. I'll put my email in the description area. And remember that you are a part of the kingdom. And remember to like, remember to share. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and hit subscribe so that every time I post a video, you'll be the first to know. So I love you, I appreciate you, and have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye bye.